What's up, everybody? It's your girl, Gina G. Welcome to another episode of Reppin with Gina G, show where I rep my teams by the Bay. And in this episode, I'm repping the San Francisco 49ers. And this is a preview show for the game against the Los Angeles Rams. And I'm going to start off with saying that I'm trying to do this off script. I'm a diehard Niners fan since 1981, celebrated all 5 Super Bowls in the streets of San Francisco. Yes, I'm that old. And let's hope we get back to the promised land and snatch that Super Bowl Lombardi trophy from the Rams, our divisional rival. So we are facing them. They're coming off of a bye, and we had a pitiful loss against the Kansas City Chiefs. And we need to come back. We need to go down to SoFi. We need to get that 8-0 regular season record on McVay in the Shanahan era. So we've got a Rams fan that we need to, trash talk a little bit. And usually we do friendly fire, but not today. You know why? Because, we've got our regular guest, Rod, and he brought on his cousin. Yes, Daniel Marty Marr. So I can't wait to introduce you to him. And we also have Shell. She's back. And I can't wait to get into all of that. So we are excited for Christian McCaffrey and everybody that is going to bring it. So let's go. Introducing Rams fan, Daniel Marty Marr. What's up?
What's going on, Gina? How you doing?
Welcome to the show. Good to have you.
Absolutely. Thank you for having me tonight.
How long you been a Rams fan?
Ever since the Rams moved to St. Louis. So back in the 90s where we were, pretty much the laughing stock of the league. We went through a lot of 4-12 seasons, 3-13s. We were at the bottom for a while, and then all of a sudden, we got the greatest show on turf, and the rest is history.
Hey, I respect that. So repping the San Francisco 49ers, my faithful family, ladies first. Welcome back, Shell. How you doing,
Gina?
sis?
Nice to meet you, Dan. Good. How you doing, Queen? Hi, everybody.
Good.
So,
She's
Hey.
also the creator of the 49ers hype videos, which we all love.
Yeah.
And next is Rod Cali, living in the ATL. What's up, Rod?
What's up, y'all? What's up, everybody?
That's good.
What's going on? What's up to everybody in here? And glad to see my cousin on here. It's a beautiful thing when we both can, talk about our teams. Look out for us in the near future. We're gonna get our own podcast started. But that's an
facts.
just be on the lookout.
And last but certainly not least, the founder of this network, Driving to the Top Productions, and Steelers fan, Adam. Come on in, Adam.
What is going on, guys? How are we doing?
Good. Good evening.
What's up, Adam?
Oh, what's going on, guys?
Good.
And I want to.
So where are you at? Where are you at, Mortimer?
Located.
Down in Florida, living the good life. Enjoying the nice weather.
State.
Something similar to the Bay, but not that chill that you all got from the water.
I'm glad you went through the hurricane.
Yeah. So before we get into everything, I want to ask whoever's joining if you guys can hit that like button. And if you're not subscribed, please subscribe, because the more followers and subscribers we get, the better our show can become. And shout out to Izzy, aka Melissa Rebelli, in the chat. Gina,
Melissa,
there's a
what up,
bit
what
of
up, what
feedback
up?
on some of the words. Sorry about my mic. That Willis jersey is so beautiful. Yes, it is. Oh, and Byron Terry. Okay, you guys, I got to shout out Byron Terry. He is the cousin of former 49ers football player. Sorry, I got so excited. Dexter Carter. What's up in the house?
What up, man? What's up with it?
What's up, man?
That's
How
what's
you
up.
doing? Melissa, how you doing out there tonight?
His son was cracking.
All right. So, and you pronounce it rebel with an E at the end. Rebelly.
Oh.
Ah, good to know. I always wanted to know. Okay. So, all right, everybody. So we've got a lot to talk about. This is one of the best, fucking rivalries in football and obviously in the NFC. So let's get right into it. Starting with Rams, because we got to, welcome our guest. So let me ask you this. Should we call you Daniel? Dan Marty Mar? Like, what do you want to be called?
I mean, you can call me Dan the Man. You can call me Marty Marr.
I told
You
y'all.
can call me RWO's 2 Chains. I mean,
Oh,
it doesn't really matter, as long as you don't call me a loser.
Oh shit!
That's all.
I think you had me at the first one, but okay. So is this a must-win game for you?
A must-win game? No.
For the Rams. Okay.
For the Rams?
I mean,
no.
you guys are
No.
at 3-3, right?
It's not a must-win game. And the only reason why it's not a must-win game for us is because the rest of the NFC is doing well. You know what I mean? So we're not in panic mode. We just saw Tampa Bay at 3-5. Green Bay is at 3-4. We're all close in the NFC West. It's anybody's division right now. So is it a must win? No. Would I love to win? Absolutely. We haven't beat you guys in 2.5 seasons. So yeah, I would love to win, but is it a must win? Nah, not yet.
Anyone have thoughts?
No,
The way you guys,
gone late.
first time I heard this coming out of the West, though. Like, you guys are thinking every game's a must win.
I love the fact that I can sit in a room full of 49ers fans and be good.
They're just feeling you out, man.
Right.
I'm not feeling him out. I know him.
I mean,
I'm just waiting on when we do this chess match back and forth, because it's gonna happen. It's just a matter of when. Do I need to throw the first dart? Do we need to throw it and get it going? Because at the end of the day, it's gonna get going. It's just the fact of when does it get started. Look,
Rod, throw that haymaker, buddy. Let's go. Get this show rolling.
Right.
At the end of the day, when we look at this game right here that we got going on, this is a must win for us, because
Yes.
Kyle's on the hot seat. Let's keep it a buck. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't care what nobody wants to say. Nobody wants to look at it. The McCaffrey move was definitely the last, that was the last one that he threw out there. That was the last one. And I feel like if you continue on, you gave Harbaugh 4 years with winning, with winning percentage. But now that we have Shanahan in there, you give him 6 years. It doesn't make sense. So I'm just trying to understand what how we gonna do this, how we gonna make this happen. I I always hear about this bag that Kyle has. Well, we have no Debo this week, so good luck. I want to see what's in your bag because everything needs to be pulled out. You need to show me what type of offensive genius that other people love to call you. It needs to all come out this weekend. You need to literally show us that you're a real actual coach, head coach at that, because penalties are involved in this, which we are horrible at. There's no type of discipline on either side, including special teams. When you have people like Jennings that give up the first thing on opening kickoff in the second half and give up a penalty the way that he did. So when we look at all the things that we have coming up, hey man, good luck. It's all good. And you can disagree with me, but I mean, I keep saying it. At the end of the day, we still going to get Kyle one more year because Trey is there. I mean, that's a given. So, but I still think it's Warren. Period.
Same. I think it's a must win for us. It has to be, because if we fall 3-5, then we really are starting to dig ourselves in a hole that we probably won't be able to get out of this year. Yes, the Bucks are also 3-5. Yeah, the Green Bay Packers are 3-4. At the same time, we a whole different 3-4. We a whole different schematic for 3-4 right now. So hell yeah, we got to win this shit. Hell yeah. And it's a must. I believe it's a must win for the Rams too, because like you said, I agree. The NFC West is tight, real tight right now, and it is anybody's game. However, you have the Eagles that are 6-1. You have the Eagles are 6-1. I'm sorry, they're undefeated.
They're undefeated, yeah.
So they haven't lost yet. And the Cowboys, if I'm not mistaken, are 5-2, if I'm not mistaken. And if we go 3-5 now, it'd be to our advantage to go 4-4 before we go to our break, because there's going to be teams in week 9 they're going to be playing, and they're probably going to be playing each other, and that's going to mean something down the line, because after this, that's it for like 8-9 weeks. So I think it's a win for both sides.
Yeah, I'm kind of on the fence with it being, because I hate to be like, well, we've got this in the bag, kind of like with the NFC Championship game, where I usually am. I'm usually like, we've got this. And I don't know if I want it to be, it has, it's a must win. At the same time, I'm kind of like, if we don't, because, I kind of go back to in the beginning of the season when, Adam, when we were talking about, I was saying 14-3, and then some people were like, well, let's get our schedules out, and who are the Niners going to beat? Who are the Niners going to lose to? And a lot of people had the Niners losing one game to the Rams. And so I guess this would have been the one that people would have lost to. That the Niners would have lost was this week. So I wouldn't be surprised if we did, but I would fucking hope not. I think it's going to be a hard one to lose. It's going to be a hard one to win because Debo's out. But we've got Christian McCaffrey. Shanahan better do fucking something. There should be no excuse. We've got Ayuk. You've got, there's no excuse, right? He was thrown to Ayuk, but the last couple games. So you've got George Kittle. Do something.
But if you're gonna, like somebody said a couple of days ago, you put them in a position to cook. You better cook. Stop fucking cooking gas station sushi and hook us up some barbecue.
And I agree with with throwback. You can't overlook the Seahawks either. They're not. There's so many teams right now that are 3 and 4, or and it's like that's us right now. We could be any team. Like the Falcons, you could not underestimate those guys. We had Jordan Watkins on our show, and we fucking, I was like, you don't know, it's a fucking coin flip. I knew that was a trap game. We all talked about it. We were all on that show together. That was a fucking trap game. And what happened? We lost.
Exactly.
So yeah, it was fucking crazy. So yeah.
We have to face the Seahawks again on the back end of the season, and then we have to face the Cardinals twice. Once being in Mexico. So if I don't know. I hope we win it. It all depends on play call. It depends on schemes. It depends on how people are positioned to play. It depends on play call. It depends on efficient play calling this time. I mean, if you're gonna put somebody in a position to cook, they damn well better fucking cook. You cannot put somebody in a position to cook and they're throwing interceptions like dead ass. When then you have somebody that's wide open, like I said, with the traffic cone, and they're not doing anything. So I don't know.
Yeah.
It's
And that brings me to might as well sort of go into the next question. Can we still win this game without Debo?
Can we win it? Yes.
I think they can.
I genuinely think that we can. I feel like it has to be obviously an effort where we have to play a game almost where the guys have to just almost be like, you know what, fuck it. Hey, look, this is how we're going to play this game. This is how we're going to do it. We got to execute by any means necessary. I think Kittles is got to play a bigger part in this game than what he's been playing as of lately. They saying that, he's getting his legs back or whatever. I don't get it. I feel like at the end of the day, the execution is still trash at the end of the day. We can't fucking move on third downs for nothing. It makes no sense. So when you think about everything and how we're going to do this against this team, and both teams know each other, offense and defensive wise, do we speed the tempo up? Will that look better? Will that throw them off? All these are guesses right now. If we continue to go the same way that we've been doing, that's going to catch up to us. We used the screen game the last game. That's old. That shit is old.
Except when it comes to us. When it comes to us, because it seems to work every single time you play us.
But on the pass that your DB should have caught, where Debo takes off and scores a touchdown, that's 6 the other way. Keep throwing that if you want. Keep doing it. Keep doing it. Eventually, somebody's going to bite and it's over with. So you got to take, good luck on Brandon Ayuk this week. I hope him and Jimmy G can figure out a chemistry. Good luck with that. I think Ayuk is being held back because of Jimmy G. I said that for the last years because it's made no sense. This year was supposed to be his blowout, his come out season. We see how that has been going since. So yes, he had a good game against the Chiefs, 96 yards? Good game. Kittles did the same. So he could have easily had over 150 yards against them. But, we got Maverick back there. So good luck.
At the end of the day, Debo, I'll say this, the 49ers should be good enough to beat anyone without Debo. And I say that about us only because Debo had one play last game against us, if we're being honest. And a play that probably should have been a pick six because my rookie had no respect for Jimmy G. My rookie jumped the route. And if not for an exceptional catch by Debo, because it was a terrible throw by Jimmy G, if he had thrown the ball correctly, it was pick six. So the fact that the throw was bad, Debo made an exceptional catch, and I mean that beat us down the field. But Debo, I think guys can win without Debo. I just don't
He's freezing up.
Yeah.
I don't know what happened.
You frozen?
Yeah, you over there lie. You backed up like traffic now. I don't know what happened. He's over there froze.
Yeah.
Let it go. Let it go.
Yeah. But I'll say this though. I know everybody has noticed, ever since the payday from Debo, it just feels like Debo he's riding off, just enjoying the money. You know what I'm saying? People, I heard years ago, or maybe it might have been last year sometime, that Debo was a route runner. And I'm like, what makes him a route runner? You know what I'm saying? I've never seen him run a route where somebody is so confused that it blows my mind. Now, after the catch, what he does makes him spectacular, makes him who he is. But before that, good luck. We always want to run these quick little screens, these quick, quick ends and slants. We got to make the little 5-yard, throws and everything, each and every time.
The Niners have 3 of the top 5 yard after catch people on their team now since 2018.
What's that?
Yards after catch. Debo, Kittle, and McCaffrey now. You guys have 3 of the top 5 catch receivers for yard after catch since 2018.
Oh yeah, catchers. Yeah, I mean, it's kind of all for naught because there's no real results from it. I mean, out of 39 wins from Shanahan, he's 39-42, 33 came from Jimmy G. Not one of those was a Super Bowl win. We had a Super Bowl appearance. We had an NFC Championship appearance. You don't get trophies for that. That's participation trophies. So it's like we're not getting street credit for trying. You get street credit.
Man, in Pittsburgh though, we're getting street credit for being 500.
Now, we would kill for 500.
This town eats this shit up.
We need Sunday to go 500. And
like they're ready to throw parties and shit for 500 ball. It's ridiculous.
Right now, we would kill to go 500. Like we would have a whole parade because we went 4-4. That's the funny part.
True.
And I say that, right? Like I say that to say that we have, we just experience this shit year after year after year, and it's the same. It's kind of more the same, but I feel like it's a lot of a decline too. I don't know how, the other 49ers fans might see that or anything like that. So it's like, we have these great numbers, and the numbers, obviously, of course, numbers not going to lie because they're out there on the field, they're producing it. But at the same time, we're not getting anything from that production, which is kind of sad. It's like somebody's working 80 hours for somebody else that's only worked 20 hours. That's not fair. So
yeah,
I feel like it's kind of, it's kind of teetered. So
yeah,
I was just throwing stats out there. I found the most troublesome stat though.
I wish we had one more ring. It's like
I found the most troublesome stat though to be 1-29 when going into the fourth quarter, chilling by 3 or more points. That is troublesome. And then he's 7-30 if he's losing by a touchdown at halftime or something.
We don't adjust. No. After the scripted plays, what is it? The first 24 to 25 plays? No mid-game adjustments, no second half adjustments.
Right.
We'll start off the game like we did last game. We was running, what was it, 7? The first 14 plays or something like that. 7 of them were runs, and then after that, we completely almost disband the run. After that, it's just straight terrible. And I just feel like if we don't get all that together, this can be a sad situation. This can be something real ugly if we don't take advantage of it. You know what I'm saying?
Right now,
this can get catastrophic. But I think this is the week that we find out what truly Kyle is as far as a coach.
Yeah.
Because this will be, let's just say we do lose this game. I don't want to hear nothing about, we came back from 3 to 5 from last year. This isn't the same team from last year.
Right. Yeah, totally.
Like all that. No, it's not the same. It's not the same at all. No way, nowhere close. And that's the part that's scary, is knowing that this right here can mess up a whole lot that's going into this. So it's a tough task. It's a tough task this weekend.
It's a tall order,
but it's something that can be still done. It's still it's still a winnable game. It's not like we can't do it. You know what I mean? It's all comes down to execution. How do you get Danny Gray and Ray McLeod to expose speed and space along with McCaffrey and IU, like with Kittle bringing the force and the power that, you know, his physicality that he has. Like, you can make stuff happen. People, this is your opportunity to step up on offense. Debo's out. This is an opportunity for others to come in, whether it be TDP. Now what we hearing, Jeff Wilson being on trade, you know, talk and everything like that.
Trade block, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We don't know where his mindset will be this weekend.
Right.
You can be in positive spirits all day, but in the back of your mind, that's still there.
Yeah, totally.
Business.
Yeah.
You know,
it's like we can have faith, but we got to keep it a book at the same time.
I figured you would want to play with the best running back in the league. You know, learn something, get some experience.
Right? True, but it's out of his hands too.
Right.
You know, everything's not in his hands. Right. So when you have certain things like that, it's just like, come on, man. You know, I don't know what's going to happen in these situations or in these, you know, scenarios, but it's just going to be very scary to see how we can make certain things happen and how we can make certain things move, because right now, the way we playing, it's a scary situation.
Right. And it shouldn't be. Like, we shouldn't be going into this like we need this before we go into the bye, because we don't know what's going to happen in week 9. There's some, I looked ahead at it and I'm just like, yeah, it looks like a pretty interesting week and we're not a part of it. And I look at it like, I hope he does. I honestly hope he does. I think he can. But at the same time, it's like I was saying that, you know, after the overreaction after the Chiefs, it's like, how bad do we really want it? Do we really want this W? Do we want to get better? Do we want to show improve and shut the naysayers and the critics and the narratives up? You know, stuff like that. You know, do we really want to show improve, or do we want to just have more of the same from this season before and the one before that and the one before that? Because yes, we did go 3-5 and we ended up going, I think it was 10-7 or something like that, if I'm not mistaken. But that was a tall order. Really tall order, and it shouldn't have been like that. So, you know, I mean, I think both sides collectively need to win for different reasons. You know what I mean? On the Rams side, yes, you're just coming off of a Super Bowl win, so of course, you guys got a whole lot to prove. And for us, we have to win it for other reasons, because we also have something to prove, in the sense that, yes, we're the story franchise from the, you know, the team of the 80s, blah, 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 you know, okay, you know, yeah, we won all those Super Bowls, but that's, you know, that's history's past. And that's a big part of our fabric. But at the same time, we can't keep living off of that. It's a whole different scheme of football. It's a whole different way of football. It's even a whole way of how they film football, how they do replays, and even the play calls are different now. Even the referee calls are different now, like the signals and stuff. You know, it's different from then and now. So we both have different. Can we win without Debo? Of course. Like, you know, like Rod said, I totally agree with that. It's just, it's more of a question of, are we going to finally, you know, take that, you know, start, you know, we were teasing about it, but, you know, it's dead ass. It's like, are you going to finally start, you know, pulling out that bag, you know, pulling out those bills and stuff like that, and, you know, going to pay them and stuff like that. So I think so, but we got to step up. We got to step up now, or I don't know.
Who needs to step up, in your opinion? Don't get quiet.
Who are you asking? You asking all of us?
Be quiet.
So I can tell you. So let me just say this. Just like it's I mean, on the flip side of it, you know how I feel. I don't feel like this is a must win for us. I don't, personally. But there are Rams fans that feel like this is absolutely a must win for us. And they feel like it's a must win for us because, number one, we can't keep losing to the 49ers. That's number one. Number two, Seattle was actually pretty decent. and we don't need to fall behind too far with Seattle. We, for one, have not played Seattle yet this season. So, you know, as it gets later on in the year, we need to make sure that we win these important games because Seattle now is looking good. So, you know, it's the NFC West.
Out Pete Carroll.
It's the NFC West. I mean, this is what it is. This is the level of competition.
Period. Yeah. Period. And I think that McGlinchey, you are definitely on suicide watch this weekend, sir, because your sorry ass needs to step the hell up.
Fuck yeah!
I can't stand watching McGlinchey every time he gets out there and he plays because he
even knew it.
If it's anything with a 5-step drop, we're in trouble. We're in trouble. But if you keep it to a 3-step drop or something within the shotgun, we have a chance. Keyword is a chance, because if they load up on the right side, on McGlinchey's side, it's you know, Matador season. You know what I'm saying? We just letting the cape down and ole. Anybody can come behind and everybody knows how we play. But on the left side, now let's keep it a buck too. You know, if we really gonna talk about it, let's talk about it. Trent, you haven't been playing like you were the best player last year.
Oh God, yeah.
Let's keep it a buck,
especially last week.
Keep up the great work, Trent. Keep up the great work. I love your work, Trent. I love your work.
I bet you do. But at the end of the day, we need to see exactly where the problem is, because the issue what everybody had was Banks was the one, and you know, or it was going to be Burford. It ain't the young cats. You know what I'm saying? It's the tackles. So if the guards is doing their job, now our center trash, you know, as well. So do we take Brindle out and put Brunskill in to be our starting center? Because he takes care of 99, Aaron Donald, every game. He takes care of him every game. So it's like, and he handles him one-on-one. So it's like there is no problem with that part of it. But now we have no Debo in the back. Now we have no Debo in the on running these slants and everything. So
isn't that what CMC is for?
We'll see.
Yeah.
Isn't that why you gave up 4 picks?
We'll see.
Shout out to Wise.
Did you want to take on our philosophy?
Yeah, we did. We took on that philosophy.
What it looked like to me.
We took that philosophy. Yeah.
It looked like I guess John called Les and was like, Les, what would you do?
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. We definitely took that run and we made it happen.
Fuck them picks. That's how we feel about it.
And we did it, and we did likewise, and we ran with it.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Just like that, y'all. It's just like that. It's just at the end of the day, when you look at it, to have a safety the way that Trent gave up the safety. Now we all know Jimmy G is not going to step up in the pocket. He's not going to do that. He's either going to go sideways or backwards. It's never the right way to go. It's never, hey, I'm in the end zone. Let me go forward to get out of it. Forward, you know, progress. Oh, we're going to go backwards. So,
what's up, Peachy?
Kills me. Peachy, what's going on? What's going on? It just trips me. Like, at the end of the day, when you look at certain things that happen this way, we just got to pay attention to what is going to actually happen this weekend and how can we get it and not put us in a bigger hole than what it can possibly be. I wonder if this is my thing that I thought about too. If I'm the Rams, I put Ramsey on BA the whole game. I let him shadow him the whole game because I make your other wide receivers beat me. I need to see what they can do. You're great.
Jimmy G missed Ayuk last year last game whenever he beat the shit out of.
Exactly. Ayuk was cooking whoever guarded him last year. So
no, last game Ayuk was wide open last game, and Jimmy just missed him all day.
You have to take him out.
And Ramsey looked slow.
Huh?
Ramsey looked bad last game.
So let me tell you why Ramsey looks bad. Okay. It's not Jalen that looks bad. It is our scheme. And our scheme does not suit a corner like Jalen, who can play on either side of the field.
Correct.
But when you run a scheme that calls for zone every single play, then, I mean, you have to cover field and not people. And unfortunately, this is what you see. But you didn't see this in Jacksonville. Why? Because they ran man coverage. I don't, that's it. So Jalen is fine. Trust me on that. Jalen wants to play man. Trust me on that.
Mm-hmm.
But he's being a good leader and a good football player and not going against his defensive coordinator, at least in public.
Facts. Yeah, that's true.
Period.
And then you got what? You got to think about too. You got one of the smartest linebackers in there with Bobby Wagner. You know what I'm saying? And B Wag is always going to be around in a place. He's always in the right position. I mean, to me, he's always going to be the smartest linebacker. Fred Warner.
Hello, is this thing on?
We need to
this thing on.
Where you are.
Facts.
You went from being one of the, by your peers, you were ranked as the top, linebacker in the league.
Right.
I've yet to see that this year, especially the last 2 games. So, I said it. I keep saying it. As long as Greenlaw is on the opposite side with him, they complement each other. But once one goes off the field, catastrophic. So, and with Armstead being out, Armstead not being in the middle, wrapping up
that
the middle
hurts.
in here. But
Straight Jalen.
Rams don't have a running game, so it's like a push when it comes to that. So what is it? Is it going to be Jimmy G's arm versus Stafford's arm?
So I need you to slow down on this concept. I'm sorry. I need you to slow down on this concept that we don't have a running game. Okay,
You don't.
we don't have an offensive line. Okay, there's a difference. We don't have an offensive line.
Well, that's
Right.
true.
Maybe you didn't understand this, but when we played you guys, were you aware that all of our offensive linemen were all tackles playing center and guard positions? Did you know that?
Question for you now.
Answer.
What was the team you played in the Super Bowl last year?
The Cincinnati Bengals.
What was their offensive line looking like last year?
The same as this year.
No, it
Where
ain't.
is
Really
this
different.
year?
Where did they
Dude, the
get
Bengals way upgraded their line.
And the
I agree.
production is still the same.
Hold on.
The production is still the same.
Hold on.
That's,
Hold on.
I just saw Burrow put up 481 yards or some shit
Burrow did, right? Burrow put up 400 some yards
against
Hold on.
a blueprint that the Niners put it on how to beat the Atlanta Falcons.
Whatever. I don't care about this. I'm getting somewhere with this. Think about this.
Adam, let him get on his cousin.
Yeah. Because he knows. See, at the end of the day, you brought up the line, and when you think about this, Joe Burrow made it happen, and he brought his team to the Super Bowl with that trash ass line. You guys have a top 10 quarterback right now. So what's y'all's excuse? And that man has been in the league the same, if not longer, than that guy that you guys just beat with that trash ass line. So what's the difference here?
I'll tell you the difference. Even though his trash ass line was trash, they were centers, guards, and tackles. Not tackle. Okay,
Hey,
so
no excuse, man. They had the worst line last year.
I've heard of the theory next man up, but can I get a position player that's up?
I agree. Hey, I speak on that next man up. I speak on that next man up stuff every week on here. And that is the worst. I hate hearing that because think about why a person is a starter and why a person is in the back. Like, if we're going to use basketball terms, if you're not a sixth man, the eighth man on the bench ain't coming in taking up LeBron's spot, taking up Steph's spot. Since most of the people are Warrior fans, they're not going to take up Steph's spot. Like, let's be real about it. It's not going to happen that way. So who's going to step in for Debo this week?
CMC.
It was the side for me.
You guys spent 4 picks on him. He better step up. What did you bring him in there for?
For running purposes at that time to take out. Hold on.
Isn't Elijah Mitchell coming back in a couple weeks?
Right, Melissa, for real.
Keyword, couple weeks. He not there yet. We just got this dude last week.
4 picks.
Just last week. This man you got to know the book. You got to know the whole playbook. One of the hardest playbooks in the league that everybody talks about. Within a week, Stanford, BYU, Yale, Hartford. Good luck. Good luck. We're talking about Kyle Shanahan, one of the most anal coaches you can have in the league.
Yeah.
If everything is not ran to a T on his team, on his squad, you are going to be buried on the bench.
You're in the dog motherfucking house
at the beginning of the league, at the beginning of the season. So speaking and bringing it up because he's only been here a week, and now you're gonna put all that on him now? That's not fair. Come on,
right? Now, listen to me. All I'm saying
is realistic.
All I'm saying is this: you brought him in to be a weapon. You brought him in to be a weapon.
True.
So unleash the weapon. If Mr. Kyle Shanahan, the great genius mind of all playbooks of playbooks, okay?
What's the
I didn't even know like Bill Cosby.
What's the keyword you use?
If that's who he is, well, I mean, I'm sure he can draw some things up for CMC. No?
What's the keyword you use at the beginning of your entire sentence? If. So now that we talk about the ifs factor in this whole entire equation, it's a lot of plays here can be drawn up and everything. But we're talking about Jimmy G in the back when you got Mr. Wilson coming out of the backfield, raising his hand like this, and you play 3 flags up, throwing it a 3-yard bomb, Hail Mary to nobody. This is what we're talking about here. So drawing up plays means shit, but when it comes down to execution, we're talking about Jimmy G. This is the reason why y'all, man. See, come on, man.
I hear you.
Rod,
I'm with you.
So Rod, I'm not going to twist the knife because I know where you are with that.
You know exactly where
I know. I'm not going to twist the knife. Okay. Before I say anything, shout out to Anna. OC's finest, one of my crews, one of the Ramley families.
What's up?
What's up, Anna?
Shout out.
But I was just gonna simply say this. All I will say is,
and Dennis, what up,
you brought him in to help out.
Okay.
Jimmy G. I don't think you make this move if Trey Lance is still healthy.
Absolutely not.
I don't think you pick up CMC if Trey Lance is still healthy.
I don't think we're
brought
in
in
this
CMC
position
to help Jimmy G.
Yeah.
I don't think we're in this. I agree.
That's
I don't
true.
think we're in this position if we have Trey starting right now. I don't even think this playbook looks the same if we have Trey in here right now. I feel like
definitely not.
Thank you. We talked about this the past couple of weeks. I feel like this playbook is still from last year that they had to bring back, and we're still doing the same plays from last year.
Right.
Right.
Why is it every team knows when Mr. Debo, number 19, goes in that backfield, who's getting the ball? Because we still do the same plays because who we have running our plays.
Why does it work for us? Why does it work on us?
Jimmy, please. So as long as we have Jimmy G sitting there behind and we can't get plays going, this is what we're going to get.
I was thinking maybe because you've seen them so much, you think they're going to change them so you play differently.
I don't even think I have no understanding of why
they got us read like a whole book.
We as Rams fans call the plays in the stands.
You need that FMC, you need that fan control.
I'm like, Raheem, listen to me. This is what they're doing.
What do we do, 49er fans? Don't we call the offensive plays? Don't we call them?
So
you know how I know? You know how I know? Hey, bet money. Watch this on Sunday. When McCaffrey or whoever the running back is on the right side, they're running left. Whoever's on the left side, they're going right. Who wants to put money on that? Who wants to bet me?
No, I won't bet. I won't take that bet. I will not take that bet.
I'm willing anybody to bet me on this. Anybody. You pick the wager and tell me I'm wrong. Anybody. Anybody can screen record. I don't care. I'm willing to put it up on anybody to show me anytime that this playbook has not been a copycat playbook that we haven't seen for the past 6 years.
Oh fuck!
Now we got a Jimmy fight going on in the comments.
If you're not pulling out of your bag, what do you do? Like fuck.
Oh gosh.
And this is what I mean by when it comes to the bag that Kyle's supposedly has. What are we talking about? What bag? Is it a satchel or what is it a wallet? Because I need to know what type of bag is this, like Santa Claus bag or something? Trick or treat bag. Because somebody needs to help me on what bag this is that I've been told that Mr.
I think it's a lunch bag. I think it's a whole ass lunch bag. A whole bag lunch.
Is it a wet?
That's
is it
really
a wet?
What it is?
Oh, okay. Because it sure got holes in it or something. Mm-hmm. I don't understand what's going on at the end of the day. And anybody who comes and tells me that Kyle Shanahan is a genius on something, explain to me that genius. After six years of somebody having a losing record and call them a genius.
More losses than wins. That's for damn sure.
That's damn sure. That's a fact.
Well, I mean, we've dealt with a genius before in the Rams organization. His name went by the name of Mike Martz. All right. And can anyone tell me what happened to Mike Martz when he was left uncontrolled? He's now out of the league as a coach because they called him the mad scientist. And sometimes you can get in trouble being the mad scientist. So for all the Shanahan fans out there, great.
No.
Because I've seen it in my organization.
But you guys, but with Mike Martz helped get you guys a ring, didn't he?
But he was controlled by Dick Vermeil.
Did he help y'all get a ring?
Of course he did.
What ring did Shanahan ever get in any organization that he's been with? I'll wait on your answer. Please speak up louder. Anytime. I'm waiting on your answer. Anybody, show me where Kyle Shanahan has showed me anywhere.
Show me the ring. Show me the ring.
The money.
Show
me the ring.
What part of a genius? What part of a genius is he? You got the greatest show on turf out of the equation.
We did
from that genius. That's something you can never take away from him.
Can't.
What is Kyle Shanahan known for?
Losing 28-3.
Oh, well,
keep going. That ain't the only one.
Well,
that's not the only one. What about 21-10?
He took a sip of water.
What about 21-10 in the Super Bowl? What was we up? 17-7 last year in the NFC Championship? Wasn't we up?
Yeah.
With the genius calling the game, right?
My only sign of redemption.
Not just a genius.
49er fans. Yes.
And this is the person, and just to let y'all know, he's the person I text when Tart dropped the ball. And I said, right then and there, he knows for a fact. So I'm not lying about this. Right when he dropped it, I said, y'all just won the Super Bowl.
Yeah. Congratulations.
We played ourselves.
Yeah.
Yep.
Man,
we had the PlayStation controller. We had the PlayStation controller in the mirror like this.
And fucked around and said, "Oops."
Yep. When I say
I
don't know how to describe the feeling of like losing consciousness and then all of a sudden regaining it. I felt like my heart stopped beating.
Twisting the knife.
I'm not twisting.
I'm over it, but yeah, I know.
I'm not twisting it. I just want you to understand. I saw the season being over. You know, the whole life flashes before your eyes type of deal, right? I saw the season done. And then all of a sudden, it was alive again. Sorry, guys. Sorry about that. Sorry.
Yep. Is what it is.
It legit is what it is.
No problem. No problem at all.
The facts are. I mean, you know what the good thing is?
The good
thing is, if you guys win on Sunday, you can say you have beat us 3 years in a row. The regular season.
Ooh.
Oh, Lord.
And that's the stuff that kills me because people are getting so hyped over this. And I'm like, at the end of the day, we need this win. Kyle needs this win. I'm telling you, because I feel like if he don't, you can really say goodbye to that locker room, because that locker room is in shambles after what Jimmy Ward said the other day.
You know what? I agree with you.
Jimmy Ward said all of what he needs for him to be. First of all, hold on. I just need to know this. Can anybody tell me that Jimmy Ward can catch a football right now with both hands?
With a cast? No.
This man is playing with 2 fingers out, and he can catch the ball with a broke hand.
Of course he can.
In nickel, where you have to grab and tug, and he's going out there with 2 fingers to play tug and grab on Cooper Kupp this weekend. Hey, good luck.
That's a good point.
Good luck. Mr. E-Man Mosley, I was your biggest fan. And when you went down, so did this damn defense. Number 1 defense looked very pretenderish right now. It's does. Very, very suspect.
Pretenderish.
That's all I'm going to say to that.
Hella sus. It's hella sus.
Hey, man. Beyond broke. Look at all these players they named over there. D4. Quan Alexander.
Yep. Jerick McKinnon.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
who robbed us, by the way.
The list goes on. You know what I'm saying? So, and now people want Verrett, exactly. And now they want me to put my trust and faith in CMC being here. Okay.
Speaking, we should enter in the next question too. How much pressure is on the run game to succeed?
It's not. It shouldn't be on him. It shouldn't be on CMC.
All right, it shouldn't be completely on him.
It shouldn't be. It should be on your rookie TDP. Let's see how much of this. First of all, I really don't understand. Well, I mean, I understand because Mason, you're not going to see the. For the life of us, and I feel like a lot of fans need to get over it. Mason's not going to see too much of the field this year. It's just not going to happen. It is what it is.
Kyle doesn't even put in rookies like that.
Exactly. So with people getting mad because Mason's not getting in, y'all was mad last year that Banks didn't get in. Banks hasn't given up a pressure or a sack this year, but everybody was on his head as being a bum and a waste last year. And now he's shut everybody up. So, good luck. I think the person that has regressed in the situation Ambry Thomas. I thought Ambry Thomas was gonna be somebody.
Right, yeah.
Ambry Thomas, where are you? Good luck.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It is what it is with him. So the opposite side of where Mooney Ward is gonna be, and even with Mooney Ward giving up to what he gave up cheeks last week too. We just got to look at for what we just got to look at it for what it actually is.
We were straight ass last week.
Yeah, we were whole ass.
I mean, we gave up, like I said, what I was saying last week, we gave up like 100 points in the overreaction show.
Yeah.
Like we had like Bosa come back making boneheaded fucking penalties. We had Jimmy Ward with a cast who probably should have waited another week. Like I thought, we were coming out like, and what the fuck for?
Right. When they could have just sat and came back in week 10.
And Debo, fucking like we should have just had them wait until this week.
A 3rd and 20, and you give up to Jet McKinnon, of all people. An ex-Niner, and he gets a 3rd and 20 on
his revenge game.
Right. That's all he needed.
Time. That's all he needed. Like, thank you for trading me.
Just like he said. Just like he said on that live with Debo when they asked him, are you coming back? And he said, hell no. Fuck no, I ain't coming back.
Fucker.
Hey man, it's crazy how a bunch of the players leave and they start producing. And my biggest thing, and I hope this does not happen, is that we lose out on Ayuk next year.
Oh, I know.
Kadarius Toney got to be the funniest one.
Huh?
Kadarius Toney getting traded to the Chiefs got to be the funniest one. Not injured all of a sudden. Perfectly fine.
Gone.
Perfectly fine.
It's sad.
Talk about not wanting to play for the Giants.
Speaking of trades, though, what about well, there he is. Let's bring in Marty Marr.
I didn't see you click back in. Sorry, I missed it.
It's all right. So how do you feel about a potential Kareem Hunt trade that's been swimming around the rumor mill?
To be honest, to be completely honest, I don't want to spend too many draft picks on a running back. And it's funny because we don't care about picks, but I just don't want to give up that type of draft capital for a running back when I know we can use another edge rusher. We can use some more offensive linemen. So right now the rumor is giving up a couple of picks for Kareem Hunt. I don't think that's the wisest decision personally, but I mean, unless we trust. So if Les says he thinks it's a good idea, Sean thinks it's a good idea, me as a fan, I'm gonna root for it regardless.
Yeah.
But I personally think we can use those picks to get some more help elsewhere.
Right. Rob, what do you think?
I don't give a shit about what they get. I hope they don't get it. I look like helping their team out.
Do you think if they get it, Michelle, like do you guys think like if they get Kareem Hunt, will it fucking matter? But will it fucking matter?
The way we play, probably not.
No.
But can we still kill him?
We don't have an offensive line.
Yeah, that's what
I'm saying.
That's what I'm saying. I feel like even if they got Kareem Hunt, would they truly use him? You know what I mean? Like, how would you use him now in this type of offense? Like, you still have to bracket, which I don't still see happening, but you still got to bracket Cooper Kupp. One over the top, good luck. You know what I'm saying? And watch him run his choice route, the entire game. That's what they're going to do. And he's going to get his regardless of. Outside of that, It is, man. I just feel like it's just no way that we're gonna sit up here. Hey, man, you know me, Dennis. You know how I speak, man. At the end of the day, it's just you got to know that we have to literally not give up as much as we did last week. At the end of the day, and of all people to this team, because what's going to be flaming hot is mentions if they win. You know how it happened when they didn't win. You know, they was, we pulling up to, SoFi North and all that and talking all that, and
this works.
folks went real quiet.
Then after that, maybe it's the bad internet service that's over in that area.
Huh?
Oh, just saying, basically what I was going to say to your response, Rod, was that it's simple. It's simple. Whether we get, like you said, our biggest thing is we can't, it's not even about our run game. We don't have a line. I don't know how many times I have to stress that, but we don't have an offensive line. So we can go trade for Barry Sanders. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. That's who we're gonna need. I mean, if that's what we're gonna do, that's what we need.
Oh, shit.
We need Barry Sanders back there with this offensive line. So it doesn't make a difference if we trade for Barry. You could put Saquon back there. So what? We need offensive line help. So spend the picks on what we need. We just picked up now. For those that don't know, Malcolm Brown is an old Rams running back, but he's Mr. Reliable. So you just picked him up. We don't need to trade 2 picks for an aging running back.
For real, Melissa. Yeah, you ain't never lied. Man, I would love to be off this.
Take it.
Same.
Right now.
Exact same.
Nobody's blocking on our squad either. Well, you know what? I think I just saw something. Don't we have like the 5th best offensive line? Surprisingly.
Do we?
If I'm not mistaken, I saw something.
We do?
That's a step up then from like a year ago.
Yeah, like we don't
it's a big step up.
Talk bad, but our line isn't as bad as what we think, in our minds that it should be. Now, we do give up certain shit at certain times where it just doesn't make sense.
Sure do. But do we ever?
Man.
So if Jimmy throws 4 touchdowns this week, is this going to calm this down?
No. Jimmy G's not throwing 4 touchdowns.
What if he does a Joe Burrow this week? 481 and 4 touches.
He wasn't close on he wasn't that far off on the yardage, but look what transpired. We couldn't even.
Jimmy G almost threw for 400 yards Sunday.
Threw for 303.
3 something. Yeah, he was.
Well, we've got a hell fuck no from Melissa.
Exactly.
He threw for 303 last week.
Okay, 97 yards off.
I just have one question, Melissa. How do you really, really feel?
Well, she's already yelling at me about the Kadarius Toney trade, so that was in that. That was a couple comments up there. I saw it. I was like, uh-oh. But her dad's a Giants fan from what I was reading over there in those comments, so I'm sure she heard it all day long.
Have I lied? Tell me where I was wrong.
Right, no lies detected.
Or it's not even. You know what? I'll say it this way, Dennis. Haven't I been consistent? What has Jimmy G shown us? He's shown us consistently how he played. He looks just like a backup.
Oh, I'll back up.
I've been waiting on Trey. I'm sorry.
And the thing is too is that and I think what a lot of people misunderstand. I was talking to actually Bonte Hill about this when we were talking about the Warriors because we're 49ers fans. In the Bay, when you're a 49ers fan and a Dubs fan, like you get told that, if you say something critical, you're a Jimmy hater, which he was called, and he's like, I ride with the team no matter what. And I'm like, yeah, me too. You have to support your team, but you can still be critical of the player.
Of the player.
I support whatever Kyle Shanahan wants to do. What am I going to do? Go over there, write him a nasty letter?
Exactly.
No. We're going to have a podcast, though.
Right. I can get all my frustration out with us. We can round table with us.
We need Cal to like pop on one day.
I'll tell him, be like, dude, what's going down with your fucking bag, bro? Can I like take a look at the playbook?
Kyle would get off within 3 minutes with me.
Yeah. He'd be like, okay, Mr. Rod.
Okay, Mr. Rod. Have a good day.
I guarantee he will never forget me. What makes you good? Like,
he'd have bad dreams. He'd have nightmares.
He'd be like, my last name, motherfucker.
And that's all you can go by, too. That's it. You sound never mind. I almost went to you. But anyway, you sound very privileged.
Well, I can tell you, he's doing a lot better than I. He's the same age as me, and he's doing way better than me.
Oh my God!
But are you trying to live off of the last name?
No,
if
that was the name
exactly,
if that was the name I was given, and football's in the blood, and it's eventually passed down, and you do learn a lot of knowledge. Maybe you just haven't had time to transfer it all yet.
How long does it take for you to transfer if you've been in this?
Well, he's gone from what? He's gone from many different not head coaching, but sometimes it does take multiple years to win that to get over it, to learn it up, to figure it out. Some people can't jump in like Shanahan-McVay and go straight to the championship and win.
I agree. Andy Reid. Look how long it took for him to finally win.
Right. Even Mike Martz, we had this talk, and I'm like, wait, Mike Martz has been coaching since 1973. How long did it take him? That's 44 years. That's older than me when he won.
But then don't like, why are they referring to him as the offensive genius then? There's no fucking genius like Einstein. You should fucking then have it shit figured out, especially if your father's Mike Shanahan.
But here's my one critical
win the fucking Super Bowl before McVay.
If anyone should know not to quit in the Super Bowl, it should be him. He kind of went through it with Tom Brady coming back on his ass in Atlanta.
So why can't you adjust?
8-3, never forget.
So why can't you adjust?
8-3.
I'm just like, that should have been a lesson learned. That should have been a lesson learned.
Yeah, I agree. It definitely should have been a lesson learned. But I agree with you, though. The league is definitely caught up with Kyle. Look at all the people that have come from Shanahan's umbrella and look at everybody's record from that umbrella. Look at what Green Bay did. Look at what the Rams are doing. You know what I'm saying? Look at who else is there?
I'm not gonna look and see what Green Bay is doing right now.
Right, but I'm saying you know how they're doing. Look at Miami.
Right.
McDaniel, the Jets
is not
a better fucking record than we do.
That's my whole point. Outside of the Jets,
here's the funny thing about this.
Look at that. We pretty much everybody runs the same scheme. You know what I'm saying? But why is it that they're producing?
Yep.
People have
Matt LaFleur had a great combo.
I just feel like,
and now all of a sudden that combo is dispersed. And Matt LaFleur looks a little lost now.
I just feel like at the end of the day, once we see what you have to offer with Trey.
Mike McDaniel walked into a dream job.
That's pretty much it for me. Like, unless it's really catastrophic type of injuries that come out of this situation, time to kick the wheels, man. Because I'm just not seeing it. I'm not seeing it. I need Kyle to come out this week with some type of aggressive playbook that some exotic plays that nobody's like throw us so far.
Yeah,
I need to.
Do you think having Debo out of the lineup is going to make him come alive here?
Huh?
Do you think having Debo out is going to dig deeper into this playbook?
I don't know. That's the $1 million. I want to say yes.
Right. That's
I want to say yes too. I think we're going to see more plays.
But I'm looking at the product of what we've been seeing for 6 years.
Yeah,
it has not changed. So I'm just feeling like it's insanity now at this point because it's the same thing happening over and over again. And I'm just like, okay, it's gonna get better. It's gonna change this week, and then it's the same vanilla offense that we get. It's nothing spectacular that I have not seen yet, except for in the monsoon when we had Trey play. That was the only difference I saw when, like, you know,
even that looked kind of vanilla too, Rod. No cap. Even that shit looked like vanilla that first week. The only difference is we saw Trey barely.
But we did. We ran jet sweeps. We ran different things that ran in and looked totally different. But now where we are, I don't know, man. I don't know.
I don't either. So this is such a It's like we always, instead of taking a step forward, we always taking 10 steps back, and that's what happened against the fucking Chiefs. I fear like that's gonna happen this Sunday. I hope not, but I don't see it.
But when you say take a step back, what taking a step back to where though? Where did we go?
Past before, right? Past nowhere.
We came from Chip Kelly from beyond. So we didn't go that far back.
Maybe not.
Yeah, exactly. We didn't go back to Tom Sula days. You know, I'm not saying it's that terrible.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, we're not in those type of days, but I do expect more out of what we thought. And like we just talked about, maybe San Francisco is just not your place. And maybe you can go and produce somewhere else. Like Andy Reid did once he left Philadelphia. Now Andy Reid became what he is now. Maybe that could be Shanahan. Because clearly he ain't getting it done here.
Now, are you saying that Rod as a head coach?
Yes.
Okay.
Offensive coordinator wise, maybe he could be something. You know what I'm saying? I think he's a better coordinator because it's not too much on his plate. But from what I heard, when it came to the running game and the running scheme of everything, McDaniels was running that. So if McDaniels was running that, also McDaniels was the one that was pretty much the coordinator to scout the team. He was getting everything together as far as prepping for the week for teams. All that's gone. So all that's put on Kyle. I don't think Kyle can handle this clearly by what is going on. So what's really the issue? What's really the what's behind this madness that we call the genius? What is it? What?
Well, he's been a genius to us.
He's been a genius on y'all because we run one play. And y'all just have yet to pick it up yet. And it just keeps fucking working because y'all continue to run the same zone on us. So we're just taking what y'all give us.
We picked it up. But the fans have picked it up. We know what's coming.
It's sad when fans know what, hey, they're going to run this. They're going to do this. And when we do it, we just sit back and go, Kyle, who are you mad at? Who are you really mad at? Are you really mad at, Jimmy threw that 2-yard behind play to Debo that didn't go anywhere? Like, where's the creativity?
There isn't any.
I think we're going to see a playbook open up this weekend.
We better.
He has no choice, I feel, this week. You have to show us something totally different with Debo being out. You cannot show the same. I promise you. If he come out and run the same plays this week, we are getting dog walked out of here. I'm letting you know now. No Debo this weekend? Didn't we? I'm trying to think. We beat. No, we still won that game.
You keep acting like you don't have one of the best defenses in the league. Like you really act like, you know what I'm saying? Jimmy G has to carry this team. You have one of the best top 3 in the league, easy. And I have one of the worst lines, bottom 3 in the league. It's simple math. Jimmy G just needs to go out there and snap the ball 3 times and hand it off.
Well, we got Jimmy G. We got Jimmy G playing 3 flies up. On the
that is a coaching problem.
No. That is a Jimmy G problem, because when you are on that line, you can call an audible and run another fucking play. Don't put that on the Nah, I'm not doing that. No, we're not. No, he's not getting off the hook with that one. No. He is not getting off the hook with me on that one. That's not about to happen. We need to get our stuff together too, because at the end of the day, when you look at it with Charlie Warner, with he played like Charlie Warner, Fred Warner in there playing, as terrible as he's been playing the past 2 weeks, we had the Falcons run the most ridiculous running game on us this whole year. But like I said, once everything went down, and Armstead couldn't be in the middle, everything went to shit. Everything that we had.
Is it fair to say this? Is it fair to say that Kyle Shanahan went home and played a defense that was familiar with his scheme and playbook?
Absolutely.
Can you give some type of credit to that?
Yeah. I know what kind of we also know what kind of coach, like what is look at how Andy Reid ran everything at Bosa the whole game. Bosa was bull rushing arguably the whole game, to a point he was so confused on Miko Hardman running right by him, he didn't even know where the fucking ball was.
Yeah.
You let Hardman score 3 fucking touchdowns. I don't think he scored 3 touchdowns in a year. You let him do that in one game.
I know.
2 of them on sweeps right by Bosa that he just didn't even see.
Damn.
Hey, man. A lot of people talk about Bosa being what he is. Well, we also know that he is a straight up problem on the running game. He gives up plenty of stuff. He gets exposed. And a lot of people just ain't paid attention and watched it yet. And Andy Reid picked up on that and ran right at him the entire game.
So you're talking about the smart Andy Reid, okay, that understands how to run the ball because he did it mostly in Philadelphia as well. All right. When you have a superstar in Pat Mahomes as your quarterback, you can run any offense in the world. All I'm saying is this: the Rams, if you're worried about this week, I'm happy that we're getting people back. I'm happy that our offensive line is slowly getting healthy. But what has our run game done to make you afraid that Nick Bosa is going to have a problem this week?
Malcolm Brown.
What has our run game? Our run game done the past couple of weeks? Did it frighten you guys? I can ask the same fucking question.
You could have said Kyron Williams. I would have. He's coming back soon. But Malcolm Brown, you're scared of Malcolm Brown? Okay, I like it.
I just want.
It's just sad because on both ends, you have we were known as a running team, but the past 2 weeks we don't run the ball. That doesn't make sense.
That should change up, though.
That should change this week, right?
Hold on.
It should.
It
should.
Why didn't it change against the Falcons? Because we got in a 14-0 hole. Why didn't it happen when we played against the Chiefs? Because we got in another 14 hole in the second half. We was only down 1 point at halftime. We got blown out in the second half.
When have you trailed against the Rams?
Huh?
When have you trailed against the Rams?
When have you played against? When's the last time y'all played us without Debo?
I'm just letting you know, when is the last time you've been down against the Rams?
A couple years ago.
NFC Championship game.
Oh yeah, last year, last game of the season.
We're not talking postseason.
Last game of the season.
We are talking regular season game.
Last game of the y'all was up 17 points.
You talking about postseason again?
No, I'm not. How did we get into the postseason? Who do we beat? I just answered your question. Exactly. So now what?
Hey, so can I just ask this question? Did it sting like beating us to get in and then like losing to us? But like I was just
here you go.
I
Hell no.
in my head. I'm sorry. I just,
dude, he's
Yeah.
You know what stings? When you watch a punt go up and nobody fair catches the punt to catch the ball, and you know that one play basically sealed it all. Because we was winning.
I thought you were gonna say when you get beat by the Cowboys.
We didn't get beat by them, so I ain't tripping.
We beat the Cowboys.
Yeah,
I was talking about the Rams.
It wasn't us.
I thought you were going into the block punt that the Cowboys did on the Rams.
I mean, that game, we lost in all three phases.
We have no worries with them Cowgirls. We don't.
Yeah. We got their number.
Yeah, we got their number. And we're right now, we're the only team to beat Seattle, who is in first place right now. Don't Pete Carroll look like a better coach than Kyle Shanahan with less?
Yes.
Facts.
And he almost played.
Russ was the problem.
He almost played Drew Lock, and he went with Gino.
Gino looking good, ain't he?
Gino looking real good.
Gino looking good right now.
They traded for Drew Lock.
They traded for him.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Lost Jamal Adams. Like,
oh shit.
You know what I'm saying? Like, make this make sense to us. We got all these players on offense. No. We only getting.
I know everyone has seen the memes of our starting lineups, and then they're like, "But Seattle, we got all this firepower on both teams, and Seattle with nothing."
Nothing.
And I don't want to disrespect them by saying nothing, but you know what I mean. Star power.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
This Kenneth Walker running back's coming out of nowhere for them.
They always have coming out of nowhere running backs.
And so do
the 49ers.
They sure do. That's
we never get the coming out of nowhere running backs. Never. Never. I'm like the 49ers running backs in like the 14th round of drafts now, and they are stars.
Y'all had Todd Gurley.
We drafted in the first round for him.
Yeah, I was going to say he was a first-round draft pick.
Right. We don't have, when did you guys get Elijah Mitchell? 6th round? Right? You name me a 6th round running back for the Rams in the last 20 years.
Right. It's been a minute.
No.
Never.
It just doesn't happen. Steven Jackson, 1st round pick. You know what I mean? Like, it just doesn't happen.
Marshall Faulk, 1st round pick.
1st round pick. We traded for him. So again,
yeah, you did off of Indy. That's right.
That's right. But he was a 1st round pick. With the Rams just don't get, just happy-go-lucky running backs in the 7th round that turn out to be stars.
The Rams usually don't have those picks still sitting there either.
Well, we don't have picks.
Right. I'll say fuck them
we'll go through the next 4 drafts with no picks.
No picks at all. No picks at all.
We go to draft day just for the cities. Now that they've changed the cities around, we just go to the draft to have a great time. I was in Vegas last year with the "fuck those picks" t-shirt on. Yeah, I was walking around in Vegas, strutting my stuff. Oh yes, gloating, gloating. Yes.
No.
Right.
Yes.
Oh,
yes. All your picks. Everybody with all their picks and all the excitement. Woo!
Just sitting there.
I'm walking around like
it's another day.
We got a
Todd Gurley was at the draft, and I got a signed football from him. Got a chance to talk to him and everything. Totally.
Asked him about his knees.
Nice.
He confirmed he's done, but he's good.
He confirmed.
He confirmed he's done.
He's done.
But he's we're still paying him. We're still paying.
Yeah.
Jimmy's career throws more than that. Hey man, if we put the game in Jimmy G's hands, hey man, it's gonna be. I promise you won't have to worry about me yelling.
How many times has Jimmy G lost to us?
0. Right? No, once.
Oh, well, the NFC Championship.
Once.
One time.
The one that counted.
Is it crazy to just be like, we're worried about Jimmy G against the Rams? I respect you down the line with other teams. And even Rams fans, they're going to get mad at me for saying this, but you guys have owned us. Okay? I mean, I'm being a realistic fan. I'm being a realistic fan. Even without Debo, I am concerned because for whatever reason, we can't figure out the secret sauce. And I don't get it. I see what's coming and I'm like, just move here. Just do that. And no one else does. So are you really concerned?
No. Jimmy G can't throw a beach ball in the ocean. I
don't think anyone can throw a beach ball at the ocean.
Shit, he can't. It's just trash.
That wind and that beach ball, you're just throwing that ball in the air and letting it go.
It just ain't gonna happen, man. Y'all, the consistent game that you're gonna get from Jimmy G. So why get mad? Because you know what the outcome is going to be.
So we get the predictions,
and that's what it is. Oh, you want predictions?
I'm ashamed to say this, but I'm starting Jimmy G in my fantasy league this week. Yeah, you heard me.
Oh hell!
Yeah, you heard me.
I mean, people do.
You heard
people
me.
Do.
And I'm saying this because
I get you like 10 points, right?
I wouldn't start him. I wouldn't start him in any other game. I wouldn't start him in any other game but for us.
Okay, gotcha.
Because Raheem the Dream does not figure out what Jimmy G does on offense.
He doesn't do anything on offense.
Well,
that's why they can't figure it out.
Even his mistakes beat us.
Oh,
that's the hard part.
Beat us.
Wow.
Helmet time, Shell.
Where's your helmet at? Right.
He said none but a word.
Right. Little giant.
Let's go. I'm on the next plane.
Straight little giant.
Oh shit.
Oh man. I just
exactly. So 49ers, shout out to 49ers throwback. 49ers throwback is absolutely correct. He is absolutely correct. Listen, the Rams are going to be the reason why Cliff Kingsbury is fired.
Yeah.
You heard it here first. The Rams are going to be the reason why Cliff Kingsbury loses his job in Arizona. Because they can't beat us.
Mm-hmm.
Right. They cannot beat us.
They can't.
The 49ers, we own the Cardinals just like the 49ers own us. That's just the NFC West.
Yeah.
And I feel like Arizona beats Seattle every single time they play.
That's right.
So it's just a carousel.
Not every other time.
West.
We have like legit rivalries in our division.
Yeah.
And that's the thing that
very
is
legitimate
big.
rivalries. Yeah.
And it's like, regardless of how people want to look at it, they had the AFC being the what was it? The AFC West was supposed to be the hardest division in the league before the season started.
Stock.
And now look at them. You know what I'm saying? But we ain't got too much to laugh at now, our damn selves.
Well, but this is the thing about the NFC West.
But we're just tougher.
We're just tougher. Even though, and look at the NFC East, right? All the success of the NFC least, right? All the success. They play each other. Okay. I mean, we go to war every week. I mean, I equate the NFC West to the SEC, period. I mean, if you look at the numbers, the last 10 representatives of the Super Bowl in the last 10 years, how many years have that been the NFC West?
Mm.
Good point.
At least 7.
Okay,
so
at least 7. Like that, yeah.
So I equate us to the SEC in college football. So, I mean,
we're very close to that.
It is. I mean, it was either, we know what happened last year, right? The ball bounced our way. Okay. But we knew that either one of us was beating Cincinnati. We knew that whoever won that game, we knew that the Super Bowl was against the Rams and the 49ers. My cousin will tell you, after we beat him, I said, it's ring time. I don't care about anything else. It doesn't matter what all the analysts say. It doesn't matter about the hype, because I knew at that moment we beat the toughest team in football.
The worst FaceTime I ever had to do.
Yeah.
Yeah. Not the worst.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Trust me.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, we're nice on camera right now. Trust me.
Up my camp at Lake Erie, they have a jump in the lake of the winter between Cleveland and Pittsburgh, and always that later game when that lake gets more freeze. Yeah, that's fun to watch.
I'm glad we don't have nothing like that.
Ain't no way. I've been like, hey, good game. And walk off.
You guys are both in like, well, I mean, I know it gets cold, but I mean, mostly youths are in the warmer climate down there in the South.
Man, you see how the Bills, you see their new stadium that they're getting? The Bills Stadium? That mug is so smooth. It is dope.
It's not up yet, right?
Well, the pictures and everything. They showed the pictures of it.
I didn't even see the pictures.
It's going to be a dome.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's going to be a dome?
Yeah.
So they want a Super Bowl.
Yeah, they want a Super Bowl. That's all that is.
I mean,
the team to beat right now is Buffalo, in my opinion. That's just my opinion.
Oh, facts.
I think we all agree. Like, everybody's supporting Buffalo right now.
Speaking of awkward,
the only two teams in the NFC that could beat them right now would be us or the Rams. No cap.
Oh no! Don't count us.
Cap.
Don't count us, Shell.
I got
thank you for the compliment.
I think so.
Philly actually got better. Philly actually got better. Philly can't sleep on them right now.
Nope.
Especially if they get Alvin.
I'm just saying, like,
especially if they get Alvin Kamara.
Oh.
Oof, if they get him.
Wait, what?
My God, it's gonna be over.
Yeah.
They're
trying to get that deal done right now.
They're trying to get that done right now. Yeah, it's on Twitter, and they was throwing that out there.
I haven't even been on
there. They were talking about that. I was like, whoa.
I mean, but Philly already has Miles Sanders.
It's only going to be drafted.
Kenneth Gainwell. Like, they have good running backs now.
They're talking about all in.
I mean,
hey, fuck them picks.
Hey, I love the fact that we can, give people.
Yeah, they got Robert Quinn.
Yeah.
Because
because let's be honest, the greatest show on turf birthed everything we're seeing today.
Yep,
I got to see Isaac Bruce get inducted.
Dope move.
Oh yeah, so you got to see him get inducted. I spent some time with him in Atlanta. That's dope. I spent some time with him in Atlanta for a Rams game the last time I was down there, and got a chance to talk to the Reverend Isaac Bruce. Absolutely. Good guy.
Real good guy.
Real good guy.
That's what's up.
Real good guy. But yeah, I was just saying that Philly got Robert Quinn too. Traded for him
off Chicago.
Yeah. So I mean, the culture is when you see a chance to go all in, you go for it at this point. The Rams proved it. Everybody talked a lot of trash. Oh, they're doing it. It looks good on paper. It did look good on paper. I'm just glad we were able to finish it out, because if not, it would have been a total failure. So for a team like Philly, who is going to go all in, which I don't blame them. You're undefeated, go all in. But if they don't win, what was it all for?
Yeah.
Good question. And Dennis, yeah, you are in here. I definitely know you an Eagles fan. I just don't know. After this year, then what? If y'all do say fuck them picks, do y'all have the leverage to continue on after this year?
By the way, just so Eagles fans and 49ers fans and all of that, just know we have coined the term "fuck those picks." So don't come out with your t-shirts, don't come out with your hoodie, don't come out with your posters. Okay, we own that slogan. All right, we gave you the blueprint. You can follow it, but don't. This is that we own that. All right.
All right.
We own it.
Okay.
It's all
You
good.
can't put out Blue Magic and start calling it something else. Okay,
Hey,
that's us.
We'll just have nice, good seasoned lamb on Sunday.
Gyros.
Gyros.
It's Euro.
Euro.
What's the scoring predictions?
It was 5-5 last I looked.
No, not World Series.
Oh.
It's still tied, I think. I haven't looked, but score prediction.
No, for the football game. And then you guys are going to end the show because I haven't eaten dinner yet.
Oh, dang. I didn't know it was 11 o'clock. See? It just be going.
I know, right?
What happens when you get rivalry family members?
That's
on
why I
the show.
said, like,
I'm saying they got going.
See, this is the thing. I was telling him because I sent him I sent my cousin the questions and everything. He was like, "This is it." I was like, "Trust me, it's gonna go longer than what you think." When you get just talking,
it's just to streamline it.
Yeah, you don't even think about the questions.
Yeah,
it's so funny because I'm like, oh no. I want to address way more than this.
Yeah.
We have real issues. Issues. And my
totally.
Rams fans that are watching, they understand the pain. Okay. I can't keep flying to Los Angeles for losses. Okay. I can't keep doing it. Right? It's a lot. I mean, I enjoy my home games in Los Angeles, but from Florida to LA is a hike.
That's a hike. That's a strike.
So
I told you to waste your money on that.
Oh, it's not. It's. I mean,
it ain't an investment.
Did I waste my money last year?
Yeah.
Did I?
You didn't believe in that ring, and you know it. Yeah. Thank you. See, I know how to shut him up. See, I told you I handle all this. I know because he knows deep down inside. He knew he didn't even believe in that damn ring. And no other Ram fan can honestly believe that. If we don't drop that, we are. Hey, y'all won.
Yeah. By the way, this is original St. Louis Rams. Okay, this is original.
I've been to the Edward Jones Dome.
Original. So this is not any new SoFi fans, and I'm not talking to my new SoFi fans. I love them all, but this is original. Okay, this is blood, sweat, and tears. All right. So we've won. Wait a minute. When's the last time the 49ers won a ring? Never mind.
95.
I was just gonna say
9-5, baby.
I was just gonna say we won a ring in St. Louis and in LA. And you guys
still have more rings than you guys. Still have more rings than you guys. Hey, since you wanted to bring that up, if you double your rings, you still don't have as much as us.
You're right.
All right. Yeah.
You're right. But I got to celebrate 2 parades as an adult.
I'm sorry. I just celebrated 4.
I celebrated 5.
What were you drinking? Hot cocoa?
4 since
hot chocolate is
I've
life.
seen 4 since I've been alive. I've seen 4 since I've been alive.
Yeah,
I mean, words. Now you're talking about hot chocolate. Hell no.
Were Were you able to have a
Hell
beer?
no.
No, not at all.
No.
Of course. You
Wait
were
a
still
minute.
playing in the backyard.
Talk about hot chocolate.
What? When I was 19, I was drinking since I was 14.
Gina keeping it 100. Like, let him know, Gina.
Gina said, "Yeah, I celebrated. Yeah, I celebrated.
Yeah, I celebrated.
Got into the liquor cabinet.
Boom.
And then
You're talking to a drug alcoholic in recovery.
And then they try to give it to us later with the water. We
story and testimony. Shout out to Gina. At the end of the
Shout
day.
out to Gina for that one.
For real, man.
Testify. Yes. Testify.
Hey, but y'all won. You
4 years.
At the end of the day, look, I can say this though. With us, we can all say that we've seen rings, multiple rings in different, teams and organizations.
A lot of hardware in this podcast. It's
Right.
A lot of hardware.
Whoa!
Don't come with a jab.
Whoa!
If you come with a jab, I'm coming with a hook. If you come with a jab, I'm coming with the hook.
Whoa!
Carl Malone.
Oh shit! Oh Lord!
Not so fast, my friends. Since you just brought that up, right? You said a lot of rings, right? Well, Gina, I know you're a San Francisco and Warriors fan, so you guys have plethora of rings.
A plethora of rings.
Yeah. Likewise, same team.
Don't you do it. Don't
you Hey, Adam, you've plethora of rings,
We got 6, and then we got 5, and then I have 5 Stanley Cups.
Oh,
damn! We only got one, right, Gina?
Look. But if I look at the guy to this side, it doesn't look so promising over there. I'm not gonna bring up his basketball team. We're not gonna even discuss that.
We don't even have a
gonna
basketball
discuss that
team,
part.
so
this is the part of the cast we just go shut up. Because the team that he likes, trust me, if I was to say this out loud to him, to this.
So let me just say
didn't you? Wasn't it Utah?
Let me
It
just
might
say
well
this.
be.
Let me just say this. Okay. I am a loyal fan. All right.
So what team?
When the Rams, hold on.
What team?
When the Rams were trash, I was loyal. When the Rams won the Super Bowl the first time, I was loyal. When the Rams went in a slump after the Super Bowl, I was loyal.
Y'all see what team he's just staying with, right? Have y'all peeped what he's doing? I said other teams, right?
I'm just saying.
You see what team he's sticking with,
the
right?
Knicks.
I mean,
Y'all peep everything.
So, okay.
This is what we're listening to.
So I'm a St. Louis Blues fan. We just got a cup.
Yep, correct.
Okay?
It's like 5 years ago now, ain't it?
I'm a St. Louis Cardinals fan.
Boom. Yeah, good team.
We
good
have
team.
we have a plethora
of rings.
Plethora.
Who's your basketball team?
My basketball team is the New York Knicks.
I just said Knicks.
Oh, look at Gina's face. Gina's face said it all right.
But what you cannot do,
I love
you
listening to the
cannot
comfort
question
stories trying
my
to guard
loyalty.
Kobe.
Me too.
You
I really
cannot question my loyalty. As
You know
a
why?
Knicks fan, you get no more loyal than
And-
that.
That's a fact. You know why? I was just down there in Florida last month before last. Convinced him where was we at down there, and he bought a jersey, a Knicks jersey. So he's definitely a product of that team.
Yeah.
But one thing's for sure, two things for certain. He has not seen a parade in his lifetime when it comes to basketball. So that's something he will never understand what we have went through, you guys. That's something never.
I truly believe that the good Lord will allow me in my lifetime
Not the good
to
Lord.
see one Knicks title. Just one Knicks title.
Right.
I came close twice. Did I not? Rod? Did I not? I came close twice in my life.
If we're playing horseshoes,
If
Reggie Miller, Michael Jordan.
if I could just get one in my life, just to see it before, and I can go right after that. I can just one. Just
Oh my
one.
God.
Oh, AY. So I give him hell for Patrick Ewing. I give him hell. Trash.
I literally have no room to talk in basketball. And you are right. The YSO said Patrick Ewing is not walking through that door. We haven't had a Patrick Ewing since Patrick Ewing.
Hey, you guys, before, because I know me and Shell got a jet, but Shell, what's your score predictions or prediction?
21-17 49ers. Fuck, I don't like that, but yeah.
Okay.
You do not
21-17.
You do not sound too confident there.
I already picked the
Come on,
Rams.
be
Dead ass.
convincing.
I already picked them. I can't
21-7,
change it now.
21-17.
Right.
Go Niners. Yay. Another asshole.
You can just feel the love for Jimmy G coming out of that one.
Right. It's just oozing out of me.
I felt it. I felt it. Like I felt that deep. Anyway.
She's like,
21-17 Niners is your prediction, Shell?
Yes.
Mm.
Womp womp.
Rod?
What do you got, Rod? What you got?
24-10.
Oh.
Okay.
Niners.
Okay. I hope.
Cooper Kupp to
Prove me
score.
wrong, Niners. Prove me wrong.
That's it.
Damn, Marty Marr.
Well, you've got Jimmy G at the helm, baby.
My prediction actually is much higher. I got it 31-28 Rams.
Oh.
We scored 28 points.
You got a little bit of a
whoa. Woo.
Yeah.
damn.
For some odd reason, I don't think it's going to be a defensive game. I think it's going to be we're going to see a show, and I think it'll come down to a field goal, and that'll win the game. Matt Gay, baby, Matt Gay, into the game, fourth quarter.
Hey,
I'm not even playing him.
whatever.
Yes, sir.
Adam?
I'm seeing this Jimmy G's breakout game. I just saw someone type that in. I'm seeing he comes alive this game. No Debo to only look at. He has a chance to scroll the field. I'm thinking he gets 4 this weekend. I'm thinking 35-28.
Oh, shit. That's high.
Hey, Adam said Jimmy G do what? Scroll the
He's going to
field?
throw 4 touchdowns, yeah.
Please, somebody screen record
Adam.
this.
Adam,
Make sure somebody.
And because Jimmy G
Consider
throws
it
4
done.
touchdowns,
Hey,
Marty
you got my
done.
pick.
So, Adam.
My pick is with Los Angeles, and I hope I'm wrong.
A couple of you laughed at me when I said I was starting Jimmy G this week.
I didn't.
I'm chuckling.
I didn't.
Well,
I
you're
am.
your family. You're supposed
I was
to.
shocked.
Whoa! I want Jimmy G to
Stranger
prove me
things,
fucking
stranger
wrong.
things,
I want to look. This is the game I want to apologize to Jimmy G. I want to apologize. Prove me wrong, Jimmy G.
Please.
Prove me.
I have no problem
Shut
getting this pick
my
wrong.
mouth up.
I have
I will
no
come
problem
on here
getting it wrong.
and
He's gonna be able to
apologize.
look off. He doesn't have to look at Debo. He's able to look at. He's going to be able to look at that whole field.
And I say, so when we're home, I like to say Niners by 20, as
We're
you
at
know.
home.
Well,
No, you're
kind
not.
of. So
We're right down the
well,
street.
basically, we're in Levi South.
Levi South? Yeah, we're at home.
Yeah, we're at
Here
home.
we are.
We're red out.
Whose
We're gonna
house?
red out.
Rams
Levi's house.
Red
Levi's
out.
house.
I mean,
Yeah,
come on,
we're
let's
at home.
keep it 100. So I'm gonna go down the middle and say Niners by 15.
Sheesh.
Whoa.
Whoa.
Oh, you pulling out
Either
big
way,
guns
I
tonight.
We're
just hope
going
that
Christian
I'm dead wrong in my
McCaffrey. We're gonna see Christian McCaffrey, CMC.
I mean, the last time we saw Christian McCaffrey, Ramsey was, putting him on his ass.
He still ran for 153 on y'all.
I mean, again.
Look at Izzy. She goes, JG can win a ring and I will still not believe in him. Damn! That's some shit for your ass.
Hey,
there's
no hate there, Melissa. Melissa hates.
Damn.
So
I'm saying it with your chest.
Woo!
You know what? I think she needs to wear this. I will concede this and give it to her right now. DM me your address on IG. I will send it to you.
Jeez. No love for Jimmy in this group. Wow.
Yeah, it's the whole Niner Nation, buddy.
The locker room loves Jimmy G.
I've said
Niner Empire.
I've said that I always was a believer in Jimmy G, but I'm no longer a believer. I just want the proof in the pudding, and the pudding's kind of dry right now. So
I'm telling you, this is the game.
It's just flat. You know,
this is always the game for Jimmy G. This is why Jimmy G gets on my damn nerves. This is why Shanahan-McVay wanted Jimmy G. This is why. This is why.
You mad because you not. I'm weak.
We shall see. That's all I'm gonna say. We shall see. I really want
the Niner Empire.
Yeah, I just really want Jimmy G to prove me wrong.
You are getting sleepy.
And with that said, I want to thank my guests for coming on the show.
Appreciate y'all.
However you want to address yourself, Daniel Marty Mart is what I'm going to call you, but you can call yourself a big bag of money, a gold chain with a Rams logo on your chest. I don't even care. It was great having you on, and please tell us where we can find you. Where can we find you?
Oh, you can find me, of course, on Instagram at Dan Marty Mar. Same thing with Facebook and everything else. And please, I love it, guys. Thanks for having me. I would love to come back on. If you're ever in Florida, Orlando specifically, come hang out,
baby.
Come hang out. We'll have a great time.
Maybe I will.
Hey, I did get my new hat, guys, but no one even noticed.
I can't read. Hold on.
What kind of hat you got on, Adam? Adam, do you really have? Is that what I really?
Is that SF? Oh my God!
Not a
I told you I was getting one.
Look, the dog even letting you know. Mother, you ain't supposed to show him that.
Wait for my Pittsburgh people to beat the shit out of me now.
Behold the Niner Empire.
They were like, it was like.
Thanks, Melissa.
It was like $10.99 a ship, and I was like, if I put $10 more, I might as well get a hat. So there it is.
Hey, appreciate the support, Dan. Adam.
Me too.
Thank you.
Appreciate that support.
Thanks for coming on, man.
We appreciate that.
Thank you, Melissa. And you know what, you guys, whoever's still listening, watching, we're having an overreaction show to the game, whether they win or lose. Hopefully they win and continue the streak. Regular season 8-0. Let's go Niners. And if you want to join us on the next show, you are welcome to.
Thank you.
And
thank you.
So if they win,
my reaction may be a lot of tears. A lot of tears.
Then we can just,
that line looks like shit. You told us all about it.
We could just like overreact together. Now overreactions are like, yeah, we're fucking like killing it, blah blah blah. NFC West, let's go. Or this was the fucking worst game ever. I can't believe it. So it's a true definition. You gotta overreact. All right, so you can come on the show and
can I break my laptop? Can I break my laptop?
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
And 49ers Throwback says, good show. Thank you so much, Fernando. So that's gonna do it. So go Niners and
Rams.
Yeah.
I'm gonna send you guys, Adam, if you don't mind sending them backstage, we're gonna do the outro and then we could say our proper goodbyes, you guys, right at the
Appreciate
end
everybody
of the show.
out there, y'all.
Get that like button.
Oh,
the like button.
Love
Forgot
y'all.
to say it.
Go ahead.
Happy Halloween, everybody.
Yes, happy Halloween.
Yeah.
We're doing the reaction show Monday. It's Halloween.
Yep, that's right. Monday. Oh shit, that's right.
So I don't know if that's going to play with the times. Kids trick or treating.
I forgot that. We might have to do it Tuesday. Actually, we'll see.